What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We have a crazy Atlanta story to tell y'all. He been in Atlanta for how many years before you came back to Indianapolis?
Probably a good 2 to 3 years. Good 2 to 3 years.
Yeah, this is basically my childhood friend. I've been knowing him since at least elementary, like middle school or elementary, something like that.
Definitely middle school for sure.
Yeah, middle school for sure. He lived in the same neighborhood and everything, so it's crazy how we grew up over the years, but we still keep in contact some way, somehow.
No, definitely.
You and Quentin is the only people from high school that I still talk to once in a while.
Yeah, Quentin funny as shit too.
Yeah, he's a character.
He's a character.
He's a definitely character. And before we start this video, I am a Ciroc boy for life. Hello. But tell me some of your Atlanta stories. Well, tell me one, because this is a test footage for the opera that you're going to give us. You're about to give us an opera because you told me tons of stories that happened in Atlanta.
Well, this one, so when I first moved to Atlanta, I had stayed with my grandmother, Marietta, Georgia, which, like I told you, was probably like 45 minutes to an hour outside of Atlanta. And so, mind you, I really didn't have nothing when I got there. I didn't have no car. I had a little bit of money saved up. I probably did $500 to $600. And so, when we had got there, I didn't have a car. And so, in the meantime, before we get to Atlanta, I wanted to get some money up. And so, it was literally this McDonald's, like, bro, probably like a walk. Like, literally like a gas station. Like, you know how, like, our neighborhoods, it'd be like gas station on the corner, like that type shit, that close. And so I just walked up there one day, man. I was like, yeah, I'm looking for a job. Whoop. Boom, got the job, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm working the job. And mind you, this is, like I said, this is on the outskirts of Atlanta. So as much as Atlanta is such a city, it really is surrounded by nothing but country. You know what I mean? Like, it's really country, like, besides the city parts of it.
So you worked at that McDonald's?
Yeah, I worked at that McDonald's.
I bet you it was tons of sexy girls working there.
Yeah,
big booty girls.
It was. And that's the thing about Atlanta, bro. When I say I ain't really understand it until I got back to Indy. But bro, it's so, and they everywhere, bro. Like, like I said, they got it when it comes to females, bro. It just attracts beautiful women, bro. Like I said, it just attracts them from New Orleans. The chick that they end up hiring me, her family was from New Orleans, and I'm from what she was telling me, her family was in the streets real heavy, and they ended up having to move to Marietta. And mind you, that is a lot of them stories, bro, because a lot of people from around the South, if you get in trouble, you just move. You just move, like, and the system is like that, bro. Motherfuckers they're not gonna chase you. You know, white cop, black cop. The judicial system in the South is totally different. Like, it's totally different.
So no harassment.
No, man. I mean, you had to do something. I got a video on my phone where I got pulled over. And I'll share that shit later. But anyway, back to the story. So I get a job at the McDonald's, right?
Yeah.
And mind you, like I said, you meet all kinds of people. So you got people from the city coming back to Marietta working there. And you got, like, white trailer park people that's working around Marietta. Like, and so I end up meeting this white guy, man. He was a cook, or a cook like me. And so we started at the same time. And he, when I got to talking to him, you can tell he probably did some hard drugs because his teeth was real, you know, black and all that. And I remember telling me one day, he's like, yeah, man, you know, I live right there. And I was like, the way he pointed, it was the bushes, like, it was the trees. Damn. Like, in the back of McDonald's, like, and I was like, oh.
So he worked at McDonald's and he lived behind McDonald's.
Yes, yeah.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, but it wasn't like it didn't seem like he was that depressed, you know. And that's the thing about living in the South, bro. As a homeless person, the homeless population is fucking
crazy.
Cause I think the weather is good 24/7.
Yeah.
So it's motherfuckers out there that are working homeless. They got a whole bankroll. And they living outside. Like, I swear to God, bro, I was meeting niggas, bro, that was like bro, like I said, I got so many stories, bro. I was meeting niggas, homeless people that was ex-doctors, ex-pediatricians, bro. I swear to God. And niggas, bro, niggas like me, like, and I'm talking about like niggas like sell dope, all that shit. But I'm talking about he was a pediatrician. It was crazy.
So you're saying there's people in the streets of Atlanta that have thousands of dollars but are homeless probably because they made mistakes in their past or something, and maybe they're
and a lot of it too. It's hard to find housing in Atlanta.
Damn.
Like it really is. I mean, you have to fight, and that's the thing that drew me back to Indiana was that it's a fight. Like, and it's crazy that you have to fight your own people, but you have to fight for jobs, for food, for housing, for a lot of things. Like, and that just seemed to be the norm in the South. You know what I mean? Like, it was crazy. But like another story from that McDonald's, I had met a young nigga that was like mad younger than me, probably like 17, 16 in high school, right? And matter of fact, he's a rapper, and he ended up he got YouTube and everything. So he was, when I was fucking with him because I ended up buying some weed from him, right? Like, just because I was new and I ain't know, so I'm like, hey, young nigga, whoop. And I got some weed from him, but he got this one white dude one time, like he was a homeless guy with the other guy, and so he just used to hang around the McDonald's, and so he had came in the McDonald's one day and was asking, "Hey man, you know where I get some weed?" And he asked a young nigga, mind you, the young nigga from the city, like he take an Uber, he take a bus just to get to the job, right? But he a young nigga, like and so the white dude, like the young nigga hear him, so he came up on, he's like, yeah, I got you. And I'm hearing this because I was doing cleanup and shit, so I'm hearing this, and the young nigga's like, yeah, I got you. He's like, how much you got? He's like, yeah, I got 20. He's like, I got 20. And so he was like, all right, let me get that. And so the white dude gives the young nigga the money, right? Yeah. And he just goes in the back of the McDonald's, bro, and he just starts cooking and start preparing the food, like ignoring the white nigga and everything.
So you ripped him off at work?
Yeah.
Oh, nah.
And so the barber, he didn't work there. He was just a homeless white dude. And so he would just be standing there. He stood in the lobby for a good 30 minutes.
I would have been yelling. I would have been screaming, like, give me my dope, nigga. Give me my shit. Oh, man. I would have went off in that bitch. I would have went off.
And then after the video, I'm gonna send you his the young nigga rap shit. Cause like I said, they all trying to be rappers, but he just fit. That's what young niggas do, bro. That's crazy, bro. I was dying laughing, bro. When the white dude left, I was like, God damn, because
how long was he there for?
Probably a good, like I said, 30 minutes to an hour, because he was out front in the lobby first, and then, like I said, he got tired of waiting out front, and so he came around to the back, like where we used to smoke at, like around the back, and because I was back there cleaning up, and so he was like, man, you seen the black kid with the I was like, man, I don't know, nigga, I don't know, like I ain't want to be involved with this shit.
But shit like that's how young niggas die, man.
And that's how a lot of them was going. Like you'll see it on news, bro. And then it's a lot more recently, because I still kind of follow the news outlets and stuff back there. They kill them niggas. They kill them young niggas.
Because you gotta think about it. That's the only thing a drug addict want is drugs. If you're taking that away from him and he paid you, like, niggas gotta die. I mean, I'm serious. Like, if I was that person, that drug addict, I'm taking your life if you don't give me my drugs. I'm just being honest. Like,
and so that goes back to, like I said about the homeless. Like I said, so one of the last jobs I got before I left Atlanta, I was working security at QT. QT is the gas station. It's like a speedway, right? Mm-hmm. But with, like I said, the way that Atlanta is, with this being like a major city and how everybody kind of coordinates there, it's a lot of homeless people. And that night, and being like to the point where every QT gas station was required to have security, and some was even required to have armed security. If I had to,
that'd be a good job for me, because I do security work.
Yeah, but I get
good hours.
It's fucking rough, bro. It ain't like it ain't like no just chill job, bro. I got videos and shit on my phone, on my TikTok that I'll show you, bro. For what I'm saying, like, and that was mild. The shit that I showed on TikTok was mild, man. I had niggas bro. I thought niggas were finna follow me out the car. And before I got the job, the security guy told me, he was like, "Do you have a card?" And I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Oh, okay. Well, because we had a case where a security guard that got killed. A nigga had followed him because, like I said, the homeless people, bro. The homeless people.
The security guard didn't have a gun.
No, nigga.
Oh no.
It was unarmed. Like I said, some of them have unarmed, but some of them are. But that's the only reason why I left. Well, I was leaving to come back here, but that was like, I'm like, man, I'm not finna. I couldn't do that shit, bro. It was too much. The amount of mental issues that's going on with the homeless people in Atlanta, bro, is freaking crazy. Like,
I'm gonna ask you a weird question.
Uh-huh.
Was there sexy homeless females there? No. Did you see a lot of them?
Nah. I would say that only because they would have got picked up. Like as far as soon as the niggas, oh bitch, you shot? Because like I said, and it's a.
Cause you watch Atlanta street interviews, right?
Yeah.
He be interviewing all the homeless girls,
but
some of them be like,
but a lot of them on that show, a lot of them wasn't necessarily homeless. They might not have had a place at the time, but they were
staying with people.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Especially for a woman, because like I said, bro, pussy got a price down there, and I'm talking about you. I didn't fuck with women that was married, had a nigga in jail, to the point where I would be leaving out and it would be a nigga coming in. Like, literally, bro. Like, I'm like, oh shit, this is my bed. Like, you know what I mean? Like, straight like that. Like, and it's just.
I had that done to me once and I thought I was getting set up. Like, I was coming in and then I saw the dude heading out of the apartment room, and she was like, "Oh, that's just a friend." But he was mugging me weird. But I still was stupid and horny and stayed. But luckily, nothing happened. He was just leaving. Yeah. But she was fucking tons of dudes. Like,
bro,
these days you can't do that shit. That situation I had was like 10, 12 years ago. Yeah. These days you would get killed.
You definitely would. In Atlanta. Yeah. In Atlanta, it's a higher possibility, bro. When I say it was different situations where I'm like, bro, I was this close to either getting killed, set up, right, all that shit. But it was just certain things. I'm like, I just moved, like, nah,
different,
like, I was just cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, so those stories was from like the first start of me moving to Atlanta, so I got plenty more, but yeah.
Okay, so we're about to end this because I don't think my camera could do more than like 13, 15 minutes on this phone. But he got plenty of Atlanta hood interviews. That's probably what I'm going to title this. So, hey, stay tuned because he told me some wild stories. So, stay tuned and subscribe or I'm going to beat you up. And if you can, sip a bottle of Ciroc.
Right.
I'm trying to get endorsements from them, so if I have this in every video, maybe they might.
But you know, the liquor market is kind of going to the side. Well, we might have to start throwing some weed. You know what I'm saying? For real, because the industry, and then Michigan right there, bro.
Yeah,
they fucking with us heavy, bro.